I had a coworker refer to my creative endeavors one time as a failed music career. In his mind, it was either you're, famous and wealthy, or you've failed. You have no value. The truth is way, way more nuanced than that. The vast majority of musicians work a full-time job and play gigs on the weekend, and that's their creative outlet, mainly because music doesn't pay the bills unless you're Taylor Swift. Generally, they don't want to. A venue doesn't want to pay much over $100 for a musician, and why would they? Because they can just plug in Spotify, push play, and the people are going to drink to that too. So if you don't take the gig for $100, somebody else will, and so it's a flooded market. You have to define your own metrics of success, and for me, that has changed quite a bit. I've had my songs played at both funerals and weddings, and that seems strange when you first hear it, but those people in that situation were looking for something to verbalize their emotions, either extremely happy or extremely sad, depending on if it's a wedding or a funeral. And they chose me and my song specifically. To me, that's a huge success. Music has been, to me, more of a ministry. I would like my music to speak to people and touch them in a deeper way. So money, at this point in my life, is not the metric. It was. I did judge my worth on how many gigs I could play and how much money I could make if I could get songs published, but not anymore. And if you're creative, if you're an artist, a musician, or whatever form of art you're in, don't let that ignorant mentality that it's all or nothing affect your work. Your work is valid. Let your job feed the creative side of you. Let it take away the stress of trying to make money with your art and create something of value and put it into the world. And that's really all I got to say about it. I don't view myself as a failed musician. I view myself as a normal musician who works a full-time job, and on the weekends, I don't now, but on the weekends play gigs and do stuff of that nature. Now I'm doing a lot of songwriting and working that route. Anyhow, that's my take on the whole, all or nothing mentality. If you're not a full-time musician, you're a failure. That's complete bullshit. So take it for what it's worth, and have a good day.